Gemini, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. How you doing? My cutie patootie peanut butter jelly looking all this so yummy. Gemush, today I'm going to be doing your reading from February 8th to the 15th. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now in this reading, dear Gemini, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. I will also pull one oracle card to see what is the relationship message for you. Look how much I love you, that I dressed up like the tiger, the Leo that I am. You know what I'm saying? After all, I mean, I'm a Leo. I'm not a Gemini, but just like the Gemini song, I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know, I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra, like extra fly. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into your reading, Gem, and see what is happening for you, for the twins. So Gemini, your challenge for this upcoming week is the Two of Cups. Yummy. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups, followed by the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. So Gemini, your challenge with the Two of Cups. Tell me about it. There is a challenge in regards to a relationship here, okay? This is about a partnership. This is about a union here with someone else. So it has a lot to do with understanding when it comes to this person. From what I'm seeing here is how you want to move forward with this person. I do feel like here that it's been very difficult for many of you to walk away from this person. There has been a certain point in the past where you and this person tried to work things out together and it still didn't work out. And right now you do feel a lot of love for this person. What's going to end up happening eventually, we're going to clarify this in a moment and get some more information. In the recent past, Gemini, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Temperance. In the recent past, many of you were very much attracted to this person, especially the chemistry. Okay, with the Devil here, I feel like that there was a very strong sexual connection and energy. Could have been a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Leo, Aries. Could have been a Virgo and a Taurus too. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing, Gemini, for you and this person in the past, indeed, there was also something that probably turned into toxic. I'm seeing here codependency with the Devil. I'm seeing here codependency issues, attachment issues, and you try to heal things with this person in the past, or they try to heal things with you in the past. We're going to clarify this and we're going to see what happened. In the present moment, you have the Two of Swords, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. Gemini, you are standing at a crossroads right now. For you, the most important decision that you're going to be making is whether you want to move on from this person or you want to slowly take some steps towards them, or they might be taking some slow steps towards you as well. I do see here you kind of feeling that there is something that's kind of blocking your way, whether you are trying to manifest or you are trying to see if things are going to move forward with this person or not. We're going to clarify this and get some information shortly. In the near future, you have the Fool, the Justice, and the Four of Wands. In the near future, I do see here this relationship working out for both of you. I am getting here a very strong energy here of settling things down, settling these issues down, and embarking onto a new journey. The Fool here is the first card in Major Arcana in Tarot, and it does indicate a brand new beginning. Four of Wands, after all, is the card of relationship, marriage, commitment, and I have been seeing wedding, commitment, marriage, like a very strong relationship coming up for you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, like I mentioned earlier, Gemini, Eight of Cups here. Right behind the Eight of Cups, there is the Three of Pentacles. You have tried to work things out with this person. I think there has been some sort of a lack of communication, maybe even no contact. I think that is something that's been really kind of keeping you stuck, because you don't really know if this person is over you or not, because you do have a lot of questions when it comes to how does this person actually feel towards you. We're going to find out as we start clarifying everything for you. Well, that was sassy. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Let's clarify your challenge, which is the Two of Cups. Gemini, the Two of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. The cards have been apparently shuffled and opened up in front of you. This is what I'm clarifying, okay? And you can make this up. And it is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Gemini, you're going to be in a relationship. Okay? You're going to be in a relationship. I feel like that what you're ultimately trying to overcome in the situation is knowing the truth. Knowing the ultimate truth with the Ace of Swords. You do want to have a conversation with this person. There is a very strong soul connection. Okay, could be a twin flame, could be someone that you consider to be as your soulmate. Of course, those are different categories, but I am strongly getting here that what's coming up for you in the near future, by the way, it's 555 on the timer, is that there is going to be a relationship with this person. I do see here you gaining a lot of clarity very soon and knowing what to do next. A lot of you have been sharing your success stories in regards to the readings coming through. So thank you so much for doing that as well, because it really does inspire the community. Now, this is a relationship and a partnership, and eventually something here didn't work out in the past. But I do see here you actually falling in love with this person back again and wanting to work things out, okay? Let's get into your recent past and see. And I do see here with the Knight of Cups, Gemini, a lot of you have been really focusing on your own happiness. You've been focusing on what matters to you the most. You've been taking care of yourself. You've been living your best life. If not, then this is a sign for you to start doing that. Now, in the recent past, Gemini, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. I see here a lot of doubles, by the way, happening. You have the Magician. You might have manifested this person. I see here that in the recent past, one of the main reasons why you and this person ended something together is because there was this feeling as if someone here was being breadcrumbed, okay? Or there was a lack of communication. There was a lack of energy exchange. That's why I'm saying here, some of you felt like you were giving way too much than receiving. Your person maybe was also feeling they were giving way too much than receiving. So I do see here things in the past kind of feeling stuck and stagnant. And this was a very painful ending, okay? Now we're gonna get into the Devil. You and this person might have tried to get back together again because maybe you tried to see if you could rekindle this relationship. Others of you just got back with this person and you guys got laid. Okay, you guys got laid. You did. Okay, for the Devil in the recent past, I think that, you know, you wanted something much deeper with this person rather than just the surfacey physical things. You know what I mean? You wanted some sort of a strong connection with them. Clarified by the Hermit, the King of Wands, and the Lovers. Exactly. Like I said, you, and could have been a Pisces also you were dealing with. So Gemini, in the past, okay, the Devil is clarified by the Lovers, the King of Wands, and the Hermit. As I said earlier, the Hermit indicates someone that's very wise, that's very deep, that's very smart, and King of Wands and the Lovers. Lovers is the card of Gemini in tarot, by the way. And you have the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I feel like a lot of you were dealing with someone that you saw this person to be like a lifelong partner. And you wanted more with this person rather than just a physical attraction. And what happened, I think that for many of you in the recent past was that there was just this codependency issues. Maybe also trust issues that started happening between you and them. I do see here with the Lovers in the past, a lot of you tried to also express this person that you wanted either to get married. Marriage was something, or a very serious relationship was on the table, that discussion that you try to have with this person, okay? Now, I am seeing here that with the Temperance, could have dealt with the Sagittarius, getting very strong Sagittarius energy. You know, there is something about this person that you really like. I don't know why. They just make you feel like they kind of stimulate your mind, Gemini. I feel like that there was something that was lacking in this connection with the Temperance. It could have been, I'm seeing here even the Temperance in reverse. I don't do reversals, but could have been lack of patience. So the Temperance in the recent past, Gemini, is clarified by the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and the Devil. Can't make this up. So there might have been kind of like third-party situations. The third party could be a master-in-law, mother-in-law, could be other people, exes, other external circumstances. Gemini, here is the truth. And the truth is that in the recent past, something was off. Someone here was being on and off with you, the Devil, getting back together, getting late, not getting late. Are we getting late? Are we going to get married or not? So or there was a very strong sexual appetite that I'm strongly getting existed in this connection. I'm gonna say it is what it is. And the Tower, Scorpio energy. So this situation came to an end very suddenly and very unexpectedly. Okay, there was an ending that happened, and it was very painful for many of you to deal with. I'm also getting here this on and off and hot and cold energy, and you don't like that. You don't like when you're being pulled by way too many directions by people. And as a Gemini, you don't like when someone is being inconsistent with you, okay? Because you're always on the go. You need to have some sort of a plan with someone. Now, in the present moment, you have the Two of Swords. You might still be feeling that as if something is blocking your way from understanding or knowing how to move forward with this person. What is the best course of action? So the Two of Swords in the present moment, Gemini, is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is you. You are basically right now facing this confusion, right? You can see the Seven of Cups is right in front of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents Gemini energy. So you are being faced with this confusion with the Seven of Cups because something is blocking you from moving away. And the moving away is the Chariot card, right? And that's comes after the Seven of Cups. So you're asking yourself this question: is this person exploring other options? Are they still going to choose to stay with someone? What is going to happen between me and this person? Because a lot of you, I think in the recent past, there is still this leftover and this residue of the confusion that still existed, and you don't want to live like that. And you have the Chariot here twice. So you have a decision here to make. Okay, this decision has a lot to do with the Chariot, taking some sort of action and deciding to move forward. So the Chariot, dear Gemini, in the present moment is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Wands, and you have the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here also. So Gemini, a lot of you also might be thinking about traveling. You and this person could come from different backgrounds, geographical locations. You could be someone that you live near a body of water or vice versa. A lot of you are emotionally overwhelmed, okay? You are experiencing this emotional overwhelmment. Overwhelmed, is that a word? You're basically overwhelmed emotionally in terms of deciding to see whether you should really move forward from this person or not. You have the Two of Wands, you're waiting. This is someone that you have planned to do a lot of travels, or maybe you already traveled to places with this individual. So you have a decision here to make, and something is very significant here in regards to horses as well. Now, Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Gemini, this is about slow steps, okay? Slow steps towards this situation, because you have the Fool. This brand new beginning is going to happen, but slowly, clarified by the Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Star, and you have the Nine of Swords. I think you stressed out a lot. You stressed out way too much than you should, Gemini. You have this opportunity here that I do see here you doing a lot of work. You staying single, Gemini, you staying in your own lane with the Nine of Cups. You're actually learning how to heal from a breakup, from a heartbreak. And not only just from this relationship, but also you're someone that you might have been hurt by your friends, by some people in your family. So you're becoming self-independent, Gemini. You are independent in any ways, but I think that maybe your life circumstances in the past were designed or formed in a way that you felt you had to ask for help from someone, or you were dependent on someone else. But I think in the present moment, you're actually healing yourself deeply, and this is allowing you to actually come to a place where you're going to heal. You see, the Star is pouring water, and then there is the Three of Swords, right? That means that you're about to experience some kind of a deep healing. And I'm getting here, you're going to heal from something forever, okay? It could be physical, it could be emotional. Something here is going to be healed and completely closed in your life for the better. This also has a lot to do with healing your emotions, healing your feelings from whatever happened in the past. And this is going to grant you to actually embark onto a new journey with the Fool. Because the Fool here is talking about embarking onto that new journey, right? Entering into this new path and going into the unknown. Because a lot of you feel like when you try to get back with this person, or you try to enter into this relationship, partnership, right? Because that's why this is your challenge. It feels a little scary because you don't know what's going to eventually happen. So the Fool is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and you have the Seven of Wands. You know that this path with this person or to them maybe is not so easy. There might be a lot of challenges. And I think as a Gemini, you want to be prepared for that. I do see here that in the near future, even though, there has been a lot of hurt between you and this person, there will be communication between you and them to decide about this brand new beginning. To have a conversation how this brand new beginning is going to unfold for you and for them. Ace of Pentacles here, throat chakra always happens only in Gemini's reading with my throat chakra, literally. Let me get some sip of water. Let me get a sip of water. So Gemini, in the near future, someone here is hurt. Someone here is hurt, okay, with the Nine of Wands. You are going to have a brand new beginning with this person, but I do get this energy here of this person being hurt. So let's clarify the Justice. The Justice is clarified by the Temperance, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So again, even though you and this person have been disappointed in each other so much in the recent past, I do see here this person coming towards you, you going towards them, and talking about what was blocking before. You are doubting over here whether this is going to work out. This person is doubting over there whether that's going to work out. There is a lot of fire here going on with the Knight of Wands and the Temperance, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands here is clarifying also the Justice, right? I do genuinely believe, Gemini, that when you have an honest conversation with this person, what's going to end up happening is both of you are going to admit what was done wrong. You on your end, them also their end. I mean, wouldn't you want to sit down and have a conversation with this person? And I don't see you having a problem with admitting that, you could have also said certain things or done certain things that shouldn't. And so has this person. You know what I mean? Because I get this energy here of like fire and air kind of, bumping into each other. But I do see here something here being set right with the Justice. There could be also some legal matters that are going to be resolved as well. Now, in the long run, I do see here a relationship, partnership, which can lead to a long-term commitment. Let's clarify the Four of Wands, dear Gemini, and see what is it that you need to know. So congratulations, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Strength. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Leo. You have the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. In the near future, there is going to be a reconciliation. Three of Cups is a card of a reconciliation, just in case so you remember. And you have the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I do see here you and this person coming out of that conflict zone very victoriously and overcoming the issues that happen between you and them. Yes, there has been a heartbreak. Yes, there has been a separation, and I think, this long distance here, actually, this separation is bringing a lot of clarity into your life and into their life for you both to understand how to successfully navigate and move forward. Because, when everything is on top of each other, except you and them, things can get very mushy. You know what I mean? So it's time for you and this person. And I do see you guys doing that, disentangling yourself from certain beliefs, from certain behaviors, and going deeper rather than just, the physical, superficial, surface stuff. Going deeper, okay, into this relationship. So a partnership and a relationship, all right, crowned with, there we go. You have the Strength, the Page of Cups, so there is an apology and there is a lot of love coming from this person to you, okay? Now I'm going to get into your advice and we're going to see what is it that you need to know. Let's see what is the advice for Geminis. I did upper body today, Gemini, and I'm feeling so good. Had my protein shakes, my protein breakfast, and I'm feeling really good. And you are the first one I'm starting my day with. So you have the Strength coming out again, Gemini. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, okay? So for many of you, your biggest piece of advice here is to really see how much love this person has for you. You might also have dealt with someone else in the past that kind of was thinking going back and forth. But I do see here this person coming in towards your way with a lot of love, with a lot of care. This person does want to work things out with you. And I do see here that there is a very serious approach coming from this individual. That is the exact energy that I'm getting in for you. So when you pay attention to the green flags, when when you see how truly you feel when you meet this person, how much your heart is gonna jump and how much you're gonna feel happy and also the butterflies in your tummy, then you're gonna let me know and you're gonna be confirming that, you know what, I still do love this person and we can work this out together. Because remember, this is your challenge, okay? So Gemini, this is what I had for you for your advice. And finally, just as like I have pulled this Wisdom of the Oracle card for others for your relationship advice, let's see what does the card have to say here for you. Okay, so you have the Fates, number 17. You have the Fates. And we're gonna see what is the relationship message about that. It's very short, thankfully. Yeah, kind of. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Meaning like what I said earlier, right? The separation, maybe this is the time for you and them to have a lot of clarity. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey. And we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Okay, so Gemini, it's fated. You already know this. You already know the answers. You are very spiritual. You're very smart. Okay, that's why you're here. So Gemini, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate to each and every one of you. Love you with all my being, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.